Welcome to Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth as the Lions take on the Chiefs. Number 7 gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick. Williams fields it at the 1.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. He's got room on the right side.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Rolling out to his right. Takes off with it, and he's in the clear.
And the more you talk to defenses and defensive coordinators, probably the thing that frustrates them the most is when a quarterback takes off and runs with the football. He's the one guy they would like to not have to defend.
Cook makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. Ball on the 34-yard line. He's going to run for it, and he's got it on. Steps out of bounds at the 45.
And you know, this quarterback is one of those guys who's willing to run with the football. We've seen that in the past. So you have to be aware on defense that he has the ability to pick up a first down with his legs.
Running out of time.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up and protect.
It's tipped away. Great defense. Number 14 was the intended receiver on the play.
You got a ways to go for the first down, so you're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
Under heavy pressure. Gets it away. At the 40. Number 22 brings him down at the 33-yard line.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Well, the ball is on the 33-yard line.
Everybody knows it, but a tough running game will help your passing attack be even more effective.
It's second down and 6. Dumps it out right. Pick up a 4.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
And they'll be well short of the first down. They're in a rush, so no huddle here.
Set green, 64. Hey.
I love watching those fourth down plays. It's just big guys against big guys, and you know what's at stake, and one team comes out on top, and it feels good.
Going for the end zone.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Set green, 28. Hey.
Big hit there to bring him down. And a huge run at a pivotal juncture in this game.
Patience, patience, patience. Anytime you see a play broken like that, you have to allow those big blockers to pull out in front, get up in the hole, and if the running back goes too fast or gets in too big a hurry, it doesn't work. That time, his patience was the difference.
Touchdown, Detroit.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hey.
Bates is good on the point after. He got all control of this one. A high, deep kick. Number 17 fields the ball at the 5. Squares his shoulders.
Still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants to get his guys to make a statement by scoring some points on this drive.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Here comes the heat. There's the deep throw. The defender tips it away. Rice was his intended target.
This defense might work.
Set. Hut.
He didn't get back to the line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
Set. Hut.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Williams is back deep to return the punt. And so we have played one in the Super Bowl. Our score, the Lions, 7. The Chiefs, nothing.
Set. Hut.
Gets it at the 41. He's hit and dropped at the 41.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set.
Leaves the pocket and heads to his left. The catch is made. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it. I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
He loads up for the deep throw. Great grab. What a completion.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the 3rd first down.
Ball on the 9.
Set. Hut.
Going up top of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
Bates is good on the point after. It's a long, high kick. Number 17 fields the ball at the 5.
They really need to try and get a score here and take away some of the momentum before halftime.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. He plays it safe and throws it away. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. They'll face 2nd down and 10.
Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Ball on their own 20.
Set. Hut.
Running out of time. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up. Williams is back deep to receive. will take the ball at the 36. They catch it at the 49-yard line.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Passes it downfield. Short pass to his left. He didn't get back to the line. Nothing doing on that play.
Don't try and throw this to the middle of the field. Your guy will never have a chance to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Under heavy pressure. The catch is made.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
To the 20.
And that was a tremendous call by the offensive coordinator. He anticipated blitz. They read it perfectly, got it out of there for a big play.
It's 1st and 10. Here comes a heat.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up and protect.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. They pick up 9 there.
Look for the open guy out there and get it to him quickly.
Ball on the 10.
Green, 64.
The catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit.
You better kick it here.
Is good on the point after. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 17 fields it at the 1. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays.
This is a good one to call.
1st down, 10 to go. Is incomplete. Brown was the intended receiver.
Call this defense here.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Number 87 was the intended receiver on the play. The catch is made.
This is a good defense to call.
Here's the pass. It is an incomplete pass. Number 10 was the intended receiver.
Try this defense here.
Incomplete. Brown was his intended target. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Rice was the intended receiver on the play. Williams will be the return man. Signals for the fair catch.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving. Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
shots at him and just couldn't get him on the run.
We've played a half in the Super Bowl, and our score: the Lions 21, the Chiefs nothing. Bates looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Number 17 corrals the ball at the 5.
This defense looks good.
It's 1st and 10. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Throws the deep pass. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
To the 20.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Number 10 gets 6 yards on the play. Put some air under it, and he drops the short pick. Number 87 was the intended receiver. Running out of time. Number 4 brings him down at the 3-yard line. And the kick is good. Number 7 gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick.
There's no question this defense looked a little unbalanced in the first half, but now maybe a few adjustments might turn their fortunes around.
Ball on the 12-yard line. At the 30, at the 40, at the 50.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Complete, and he has room. Avoids the tackle by stepping out at the 30.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
1st down and 10. Hit and drop behind the line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up a 2nd and long situation here. Hand off. Big opening to the left. He's still on his feet.
Well, you get down here and those holes get smaller and smaller. Nowhere to go that time.
3rd down and 4 yards. The catch is made. Squares his shoulders.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time, and this offense keeps this drive alive. 3 first downs now on this one.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Leaves the pocket and heads to his left. And the pass falls incomplete.
I know you want to be cautious in the red zone, but that was a little too cautious. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Set. Green, 58.
I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set.
Scrambles for positive yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, it's always tough enough to defend the goal line down here in this situation, but when the quarterback is also a threat to run, that sometimes is just too much to stop.
Set.
And he adds the point after. Bates looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Number 17 fields it at the 1.
A smart coach would call this one.
First down, 10 to go.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Number 10 gets 6 yards on the play. And so, as we head to the 4th quarter in the Super Bowl, our score is the Lions 28, the Chiefs 3.
Try this one.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Number 34 picks it up.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
A 5-yard gain.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Williams get back to the line.
As a back, you're constantly trying to find that cutback lane, but they had every single backside gap covered. Nowhere to go for the back.
Hit and drop behind the line.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Now they'll face 3rd and long.
Texas 36.
He lost yardage on the play. The defense bent a little bit there, but still stopped him well short of the marker.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
Set. Hey.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
Detroit stays in its base defense even though the offense comes out with 5 receivers. It's broken up by the defender. Number 9 was his intended target.
This is a good defense to call.
for a quarterback to make. You get in there and you're so intense, and to try and put that sort of deft little touch on a ball, that's hard.
Looks like they'll break out the no-huddle. Steps up in the pocket to get away from a defender. Barnes, pick! To the 10. He cruises in for the touchdown.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't just sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
And he adds the point after it. Bates gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Number 17 gets the ball at the 7.
Well, time isn't on their side anymore. They're going to have to get the ball down the field, get it in the end zone, and get it back quickly to have a chance.
The catch is made at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop him?
And the point after is good. Starts running at the 47.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Ball on the 47. A 5-yard gain.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for him. Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
Just about a 1-yard gain.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
3rd down and 4 coming up right here.
Yellow, 16.
He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Brings up a 2nd and long situation here.
Set. Yellow, 16.
Just a great game today. He's carried the load for this offense and has picked up some nice yards on just about every carry. And gets brought down hard. Our final score is the Lions 35, the Chiefs 10.